Begin seated at the back of your mat, arms swing overhead for our affirmation. Take a big breath in with, I will remain healthy in mind and body. Inhale that truth. And exhale any doubts. Bring the palms together. Again, inhale this affirmation. And exhale. Now place your hand to your cervical spine. Again, inhale the positive. And release out the negative. Now keep your knees hip-width apart or wider, and allow the elbows to touch the mat, as the top of your head also touches the mat. Cave the stomach and rock forward, then back to seated. Cave the stomach and rock forward, then back to seated. Again, rock forward and back up. Last one, rock forward and rock back. Palms come together, stretch the arms up and dive the arms down. Now place your hands on the lower back. Sit up onto your knees. Tuck the toes and swing the arms into low chair. Again, place the knees down and gently lean back. Tuck the toes into chair. Continue feeling your thighs warm up every time you lean back, and tuck the toes into low chair. Again, engage the thighs as you lean back, and engage the glutes and thighs into chair. Last one, lean, and tuck the toes into chair. Hold in chair. Find that control. Now make your way into plank and push right back into downward dog. Walk the feet in place. Roll into upward facing dog. Tilt the right hip to the mat. And then the left hip. Come to center, tuck the toes into downward dog. Reach the right leg up. Bringing the knee into a low lunge. Place the left hand by the left ankle as you reach the right arm overhead, feeling the stretch in your left thigh and hip flexor. Come forward as your left hand reaches for your left foot. Release the foot and again stretch the right arm overhead. Now come forward into half split. Now step into plank and into downward dog. Lift the left leg and pull it through to the top of your mat into the low lunge. Left arm reaches overhead. Feel the lengthening of your side body. Come forward, reach for the right foot and stretch the quadriceps. Release and stretch overhead. Now come forward and push back into half split, stretching out the hamstring. Step back into plank and lower down into forearm plank. Lift the sits bones into the sky into dolphin. Roll back into forearm plank. Now lower down, roll the body into baby cobra. And lower down. Lift into forearm plank. Lift back into dolphin. Roll back into forearm plank. Lower down to your mat and roll into baby cobra. Now lift up into high plank and move into side plank. Stack the legs. Left arm reaches into the sky. If you feel your core start to drop to the mat, keep it lifted, keeping your core engaged. Come back to plank. push back into downward dog. Walk to the top of your mat. Lift up halfway and down. Roll up. Arms reach overhead, palms come together and dive down. Lift up halfway and down. Step back into plank. Push back into downward dog for a breath. Again, roll back to plank and down to your forearm plank. Push back into dolphin, back to your forearms and lower to your mat. Roll into baby cobra and lower down. Lift into forearm plank and back into dolphin. Again, move back to forearm plank, roll into baby cobra. Lift to your forearms, push back into dolphin. Last one, roll into forearm plank. Lower down and roll into baby cobra. Now lift into high plank. Stack the legs and arms into side plank. Make sure your core is engaged, keeping your body in line, breathing in high plank. Transition to your all fours and thread the needle. Lift the right arm and thread it through to the opposite side of your mat. Left arm reaches to the top of your mat. Breathe into this twist. Now lift up into the other side. Left arm reaches through, right arm stretches to the top of your mat. Now make your way to the top of your mat and roll down, one vertebrae at a time. Hug in the knees. You can rock side to side, massaging the lower back. Now allow the feet to pull you up, moving into fish pose. Fingertips slide just below the hips. Head falls back, sternum raises. Feet point, thighs engage. Breathe into your heart center. Now release and bring in the knees. Hug them in. Then grab onto the outside of your left foot. Extend the leg high as the right leg also extends to the mat. Now bend the knee into half happy baby. Right arm rests behind your head. Now to the other side, reach for the right foot, extend and pull it down into half happy baby. Now release the leg to the mat, arms extend overhead, stretch and take deep breaths into the stomach. Now roll up to a cross-legged seated position. Place your hands to your heart. Take this time to set your intention for the day surrounding your health and how you wish to maintain your health, whether in body or mind or both. Now bring your palms together. Namaste.